Right, here's the collection of Toyota electric power steering parts I'm going to be using for the transit power steering conversion. I've got a wiring diagram over here which I found on the internet. All I need now is the parts off the transit, so let's go and get them. Well, we've got the piece out of the transit. We just need the centre bit at the moment. Got to cut this down in the lathe, and then that's got to fasten in there. So we'll get that sorted. Well, we've got that all cut down and fits in there nicely. All we've got to do now is chop it to the same length as that, because that's the length I need. Like that there. Right, now I'm going to chop this down. Right, they're both up, fitting nicely now. Right, now we need to fasten these two bits together somehow. So the only thing I can think of is if I use this, which used to be on there, clean it all up, and I should be able to fasten that in there somehow. Weld that in there. So I'm going to go and clean this up. Now that's sorted that out. Need a bit more tidying up. I've got all the brackets off, so all we've got to do is chop this off here, and that should fasten on there, and that should go in there. Right, so we get on with that. Well, I need this cutting about there. I've just roughly marked it out. So the only thing I think of cutting it with is this old pipe cutter, so I need to give that a go. That was easier than I thought. A square mark there now. too bad a fit. Going to need a bit of squaring up. Right, what I think I'm going to do is fasten that on that. And that will fasten in there like that. So I'll probably weld that to that. Weld that to that. So to go into the inch and a half. That's it. It. It's all the way in. That's got to go there. Now we've got that in the place where I want it. I'm just going to put a bit of weld on it. That should do it. Keep them out of the way. See if this will fasten in. Slide that shaft in there. And lock this. That will go in there. Got to go down a lot further yet, but looks like that will do it. Pull that out. That's basically what it's going to look like. So it seems all okay. So what I'm going to do now is weld it all up here. Put better weld on it. And then we've got to get the bracket on there. Right, I'm going to weld this up. Oh, that should do it. And I'll hold that on there. Let it cool down for a bit. Right, all we've got to do is try and get that on there in the right place. Right, just been to the van, measured this all up and fitted it, test fitted it, made sure it's all okay. So now I'm just going to weld that bracket on. Do it for now. Place. Right, let's get this put together like that. Right, that's all together. Last time he was working on the top end, did a fair bit on that. Now we've got to try and sort out the way of fastening. That's what's in the van, and it's going to be fastened up to that. We do have the piece that come off of there, so that goes on there. So what it won't fasten up to that. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting a piece of pipe like this, cutting that off there and welding that in there. So let's get on with that. like we're at the point where we should be able to knock that out now. Let's do a bit of test fitting on that. Yeah. You can test fitting on this. Don't look like it's going to. I'm just going to clean the end of the tool. Yeah. Well, that seems to be in there nice and square. We need about 4 inches, I think. Let's just sort that out. Yeah, 4 inches should be enough. So that's got to go over the rod in the van, which is same thickness as that. Goes to the steering box. I'm going to mark that off, and we'll go and cut that off. I'll clean that up. Well, that's all nice and square now, so I think we'll weld that up. Looks all nice, yeah. So, get this all welded up. That's all welded and cleaned up. On to the next piece now. Well, we got that on there sorted, so I think we're going to do a test fit in the van, so let's go and see what it looks like in the van. Right, we got it roughly hung in place. Now we're just going to sort out. That's longer than I was expecting. So
I'm going to have to do a bit more work on this. Got to cut this down here. Probably cut a bit more of this off, and then shorten that. So I'm going to do some marking up. Ratio. Right, that's going to need to go down to about there. I'm going to have to try and cut a bit more of this off as well. And I'm going to shorten that back to about there. So otherwise it seems to be going up there. Well, once it's bolted up, it should go up there quite nicely. Well, that's all been shortened. Right, let's get a bit of shortening of that done on these things. Oh, that looks quite good there like that. So what we're going to do is trim down that bottom bit now. I'm going to do the one piece in the shed anyway. Right, back to the shed. Well, the test fit went quite well. I'm just going to drill some holes in this now so we can weld through when I actually put it in the van. So, some holes drilled in this. I'm going to make them bigger, so we get a bigger drill. Well, they're just so I can get weld into there onto the shaft. What's in the van, which is the same as this. So I've got to weld through. So that's in there, like that. weld into them holes, and hopefully I'll be able to get some weld around the bottom. Gonna have to shorten this down a bit now. Well, looks like it's all fitting quite nice. I'll get some weld in there once I get it in the van. Get some on the bottom. It should be quite solid then. Right. The next bit again. Right, after the test fit, now I know this is all in the right place. So we're going to weld this up to make it a bit stronger. So get on with that job and get all this welded up. Some nice welds in there, and around the edge. Oh, that looks a lot stronger there. Should hold it. Right, I got the picture tube out of the van, so
Just going to trim that down now. Well, that's all ready to go back in the van now. Let's get this slider back down there. Alright, got it back in for another test fit. After some sort, I'm just going to drill this and put a pin or a bolt through there, just hold that solid. So, right, better start drilling it out, I suppose. The next one through. That's the hole through there. And do is get a bolt, a pin to go through there. Alright, let's see if we can find something to fit in there. Alright, get this in there. I made up a little pin earlier to put in there, so if you can get that in there now. Let's got a pin in there.
that in. Right, just going to open that up. Right, the pin's in. That is very solid, so not going anywhere. Right, get the rest of this to that, yeah.
Right, I've been wondering what to do with this end because it still turns and that, so I'm thinking I'm just going to put a tack of weld on here, some spot welds, because I don't think that's ever going to have to come off. And if it does, we can always just grind off the welds. So I'm going to get on with that and put some welds on that. Should hold it, I think. What we need. And now that's all done, I'm just going to put a bit of paint on the welds to stop them rusting. Right, now that's done, we'll just leave that to dry and then we'll get it in the van.
Right, all fitted in nicely now. All tucked up there out of the way so you don't catch your legs on it. Right, so now we've got to do is the wiring. Let's go and do that.
Right, I got the electric power steering module all wired up and ready to go in the van. A few reasons why I picked this. One, this is a remote, it's not attached to the steering column, so I can just mount this under the dash to save room. Just needs 3 wires, a positive, negative and an ignition. What it does, as soon as you put the ignition to it, after 10 seconds it realises there's no car ECU attached to it and it goes into fail-safe mode, then it just works, as just carries on as normal. So that's the main reason I picked this, because you don't need any third-party wiring or anything, just the 3 wires. Right, so we'll be good to go and get this in the van.
Well, it looks like the best place for it is up there. I've just marked a hole on that, so it's time to get that drilled. That's about where it's going to go. It's all fastened up. Right, finish tightening that up. That's it, nice and solid. I brought the wires up over here. They're going to come up and be fastened up there. Ignition, but I've got to tape them all up first before I do that. So get on some wiring. Right, I'm going to fasten the brown wire there. I'm going to get this blue wire plugged into the earth somewhere. And so I think I'll solder that on there. And then that's going to go on that one, I think. I'll have to double check that. Right, so I'll get this soldered all up. Right, got all the wiring done. I've decided to put a relay in there, just make sure there's no constant power being drained when it's on. Got all that nice and tidy. All the clamps around there, all right. So I suppose I'll put a steering wheel on. Give it a test, I suppose. Now, it says it takes about 10 seconds for it to kick in once it's thing, so. Working. Oh, there. Oh, wow. There we go. Wow, that's easy. Blimey, it actually works. That's great. Right, so I'm going to get all put back together now and I'll finish that off. It's brilliant. Oh, you can certainly tell the difference when it's off. There we go. Right, I'll get it all put back together now. Right, as you can see, it's all back together now. And everything's looking really tidy. Got it all nicely tucked up there. Out of the way, no interference or anything. It's all gone in really well. Very pleased with how it looks. Put the aftermarket steering wheel in instead of the Ford one because I think it matches in with the wood effect I got going on in the front, so it looks quite nice, I think. Right. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you on the next video.